Welcome to LSC, your local sports channel, and to Phoebus High School. Hello, everybody. I'm Bob Hintz, along with Brent Musgrove and our crew. Today is February the 11th, 2016, and the Phantoms playing host to the Kecoughtan Warriors. This is a makeup game that was scheduled, and it's the last regularly scheduled game of the season. I'm going to flip it over to Brent. Brent staying on court side with the Kecoughtan coach.
Thanks, Bob. I'm here with head coach Mays Toomer of the Kecoughtan Warriors, Lady Kecoughtan Warriors. Coach, had a kind of rough year. You lost some talent from last year. Come in tonight 6-12, I believe, and it's kind of a go-for-it game. This game really doesn't mean too much as far as the standings being Division 5s and Division 3. So with such a young team, you've got 3 seniors, but they're even new at the game pretty much, so maybe their second year. How's your team buying in now? You're into, your second year? And how's your team starting to respond?
Well, it was really difficult at first because losing Cameron Wilson, their leading scorer, and so now the girls, instead of their roles, has changed now. So they're starting to buy into it now defensively, playing hard, some of the things they're not used to doing, or they're used to following somebody. So now we're trying to develop some leaders and that type thing. And even my seniors in their second year of varsity, who hasn't played a lot or not played a lot in the summer. These girls are kind of seasonal. It's been kind of rough for them, but they all are buying in now. So we getting contribute from everyone now.
So you didn't have many starters back from last year, so all of a sudden 3 or 4 girls found themselves starting to where they were thinking they were going to be coming off the bench.
Yes, that was a big thing. And then we changed the lineup a couple of times because some of the girls, it might have been a little too much for them or whatever. So right now I think we had a good game against Ward this past Wednesday. And so now they kind of finding their roles now, and we settling down now.
Let me ask you about a couple of quick players. Number 34, Johnson Coleman. Tell me a little bit about her.
One of my seniors, defensively, she's real scrappy. She comes in and gives us a lot of intensity off the bench.
Yeah, one more, Angel Savage. Tell me what she contributes.
My other senior. Now, when she comes to play, she's the biggest girl probably in the conference. So she'll clog the lane, get some rebounds for us. Not real fast in transition, but definitely helps us out on defense.
So when she sets up, she takes position.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Let me ask you just one last question. What do you expect from the Phoebus Phantoms tonight when you 2 girls get on the floor?
This is going to be a hard-fought game. I know Coach Bellman and Coach together on the Lady Vikings downtown, same program, AAU. Miss Kiana Artist is an outstanding player. Really good. So we got to deal with her, and the other girls, they play their role. So it's going to be a good, tough battle.
All right, Coach, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And to get back to the game. All right, Bob, back to you.
All right, thanks, Brent. As you were saying, it's only bragging rights for tonight because the Phantoms are in Group 3 and the Warriors in Group 5, and the playoffs are starting this Saturday. If you look at Group 5, you got Bethel, Hampton, and Kecoughtan all 5 this year. For Phoebus, you've got Tab, York, and Kecoughtan, Booker T, and coaches and teams like that. So it's a lot different than it has been in the past. But one thing about this, these kids know each other. They live close together. And so this is going to be a well-fought game. Brent's along courtside now with the coach from Phoebus.
Thanks again, Bob. I'm here with head coach Calvin Bell of the Lady Phantoms. Coach, first year?
Yes.
Hey, you come in tonight, I believe you're 5-16 or 5-14. I'm not sure what it is.
5-16.
Okay, well, but you got a young team. And first year, starting over, and that's pretty much the way I look at it.
My roster got 6 return 9 next year. So I got a young team, sophomore and freshmen, and 3 seniors.
So how do you feel they're responding to what you're trying to do?
Honestly, our goal was beginning of the season is 2 things: to get better every game we practice and just play hard. They have been doing that. We felt short a couple of times. Of our 16 losses, 8 of them was by 5 points or less.
Wow, so they can see where the chances are just by a few mistakes.
Yeah, a couple of turnovers here and there, missed layup here and there, free throws. But what they do, they fight. They make every practice. So I'm happy about that.
Are these girls, is somebody stepped up and taken the leadership role for you on the floor?
Yeah, my senior guard, artist, Canada artist, she been our workhorse. She averaging 22 a game. Every game she get boxed every game. So everybody knew where the ball was going to, but they still can't stop her.
Let me ask you about a couple of other players. Let's talk about, I believe it's Gillette Cater?
Juliet Carter. Yeah, she's a senior, returned senior. My other captain works hard. She's not the talented thing on the team. She's hard to work on the team. She worked her butt off.
One more, Ziera Douglas.
Yeah, Miss Douglas, my last senior. You know, her first year playing. She finished school a year early. She graduated a year early, so a very smart young lady. But she works hard too.
Well, I'm glad we got a chance to talk about the seniors. This is senior night. These are the girls that are going to be gone from next year's team.
Yes, they are.
One last question. Let me just get, what do you expect from Kecoughtan tonight? What do you expect them to come at you with?
Last game was a free throw contest. We just won the contest last year shooting free throws. Expect them to play harder today than last game, be more composed, more disciplined. You got a good coach over there. I know very well, but I expect it to be a hard game.
Yeah, he was saying y'all did some AAU stuff together?
Yeah, we coached the same AAU program over in Newport News. Same program. I coached boys back then. He had girls, so we're very familiar with each other.
Coach, I want to thank you so much for taking the time. I really appreciate it. Good luck tonight. Okay, Bob, back to you.
All right, thanks, Brett. Want to talk a little bit about our crew. On cameras, we got Susan Bauer, Krista Campbell, and Steve Fry is going to be on the sideline. He's the one that had that picture there that you saw with Brett doing the interviews. Matt Buckwalter is doing graphics and animation. Camera control operator is Renee Camden. The engineer, Randy Bagoli, and of course the director, executive producer, Andy Foley. Brent, let me tell you a little bit about our officials. We got 3 officials tonight. The head guy, he's the biggest one out there. He's over at the score table right now, Maurice Sanders, along with David Gary and Mike Blunt. Good interview, by the way. When you have teams that have not won a lot, you figure you got to look for some positives and make sure that they're getting better every game and everything.
Well, it's nice talking to the coach. Both of the coaches are both pretty much in the same position with their teams coming here tonight. Both got young teams, going to lose a few seniors. Most of the seniors hadn't played much, even though they're seniors.
Right. Well, I heard him talking. He only got a couple seniors, so they're really in a rebuilding mode. And we talked earlier to one of the JV players for Phoebus. They've only lost 1 game, so he probably can't wait for those gals to get up.
Coach Bell's got to be a little bit excited. He's only losing 3 players, like you say, and he's got I guess you call it a JV girls team, like you said, 19-1 from what we hear.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome. This is the makeup. We had that snow. We thought we was going to get it in, and we didn't know when it was going to play. So it ends up being the last game of the season, not meaning a whole lot. But Brent, these people know each other.
Oh yeah, they're raised within blocks of each other, and some invisible line somewhere decided which school they were going to go to. And I don't know if that line moves off or not. But anyway,
I don't either.
But like you said, they've known each other through neighborhood, through whatever they do in the summer, and wherever they get together and practice sandlot like we used to do. But so it's bragging rights, like you've said so many times. It comes down to the skin. Like you said, doesn't mean much as far as the playoffs. Neither team is setting the world on fire right now. It's not their fault. They're working hard, and that's where they're trying to go. But right now, this is the game, and they want to walk out of here a winner.
Well, and I heard your interview with Coach Bell, and they're very surprised that they lost so many games with 5 points or less.
Yeah.
So that means they were in a lot of contests and then end up, whether it's turnover, a missed rebound, a missed foul shot, layup, whatever.
And that usually comes down to experience and seniority.
Yeah.
Those games.
Experience.
Those games flip around when you've got 2 or 3 players that had the experience of being in those close games. And next year, they're going to have those players there that have been through that test and have some support that apparently looks pretty good.
Good point. Because that you can only get better when you go through those things. Because you can look at them and coaches can talk about them. You're working in practice. It's not the same time, same experience as you get when you go into the real game.
No. Well, I'm looking for the girls to. It's not. I don't try to be fast, but I think with the experience, it's going to end up 30s games. I'm thinking somewhere in there. 40,
yeah, if it gets to the 40s, they're going to make some threes.
Yeah.
Now the Phoebus girls got this young gal artist She can flat put the ball in there. She's not very big, but she'll shoot an NBA three in a heartbeat.
As you and I have said before, the only way to stop her from shooting is put her in another room and close the door.
Well, yeah, because if she can see,
All right.
Well, we're getting ready to get ready for the game. They'll go through the VHSL. Always said these are things that you are a fan, you are responsible just like the players are. So nice to have that thing every ball game, whether it's football, baseball, softball, basketball, making a difference. This is an announcement is made.
Yes, I don't know if you have the crew or not who's working with us tonight.
Yeah, I've already gone over
Oh, you
that.
do that? I didn't.
You didn't hear me?
No.
Okay.
No, I was out of the room at the time.
Did you shut the door?
Well, my day when I was in school, I was out of the room a lot.
Well, I heard one day you went out the window.
I did.
Well, we're going to have our national anthem. All right. Well, we got that out of the way. We're getting ready to announce the starters. We play 4 8-minute quarters, no shot clock in high school. I don't know if that'll ever change or not, but, well, it looks like the scoreboard just went out. All right, here we go with the Lady Warriors, Brent. Number 2. Madonna Dong. Number 10, Chelsea Sears. Number 40, Diamond Lewis. Number 3.
30.
I'm sorry?
30.
30, okay. Faith Butler. Makita Watkins, number 32. Those are your starters for the visiting Warriors. And, of course, Mays Toomer, second year at okay. Here we go with the Kecoughtan of Phoebus Phantoms, the Homestead team. Diana Artist, number 2, one of the seniors. Kiani Lance, number 5.
Number 21, Juliet Carter.
Juliet Gator, number 21.
Number 33, Jamaica Carby.
Jamaica Carby, Jamaica man. She's number 33.
Number 42, Yaya Rogers.
And number 34, Jakarta Howard. All right, getting ready for the jump ball. We have our officials. I talked about our officials.
I think they just changed the starting lineup for some reason. Instead of 34, I think they put 42 in there, and that's going to be Zaire Douglas.
All right, well, I'm sorry. I
Well, no, don't be sorry. I went over and talked to the coach, and he said, yeah, everything's good. So.
Well, he didn't like the way she warmed up, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. But guess what? It's all going to be within about 90 feet, so we'll be close.
Well, I expect both these girls to try to run a little bit. I know Phoebus likes to run. defensively, when you talk to the coach, they talk anything about their defenses, whether they're going to man-to-man or zone or wrap or anything?
No, Coach Bell did mention the fact that he pretty much starts out with a zone as long as he can. He's got a young team, and he wants to get them to work that with a flow, the whole team moving and checking.
Right.
So
well, we got a little delay. The clock is still out, the scoreboard.
Well, it's only 3 seconds left in the game. Looking at one clock and 6 on the other. So Phoebus gets 3 more seconds than the other team.
Is that the way it works? Okay, I didn't know how it worked that way. But
what I'm sitting here saying is for the hour and 20 minutes we've been here, those clocks look great. Everything was up.
Well, what happens sometimes is because it's plugged in over there, and where the scores table is, and somebody walk by and kick it, and that's happened over at Bethel numerous times.
Yeah.
They have to say, whoop, wait a minute, go back and plug it in.
We got wires running everywhere there.
But anyway, we're talking about the weather. We talk about cold, and it's not as cold as it's going to get.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
I don't know when you're going to watch this game, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just tell you, it's right now, and this is February the 10th or 11th. This is 11th. And the temperature outside with a bite in the wind is probably about 28 degrees and going down.
Well, I was talking to Krista Campbell. She's going up to Delaware.
And anybody leaving and going north, I don't need to have a conversation with at this time. Because tomorrow the high is supposed to be around 18, 19, 20.
Are you kidding?
Yeah. And that's what of course, if you don't like the weather, you just change the channel.
Yeah, stick around.
We got 3 channels here. And it's just,
if you watch one channel, it's going to be a little different. But one thing for certain is
it's going to be
tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday going to be cold.
Sunday I always check because the places we like to go after church. And the high on Sunday is supposed to be 19 degrees. At the high.
The high is 19, and that's not counting if the wind's blowing.
Man, I'm reading a book right now, and the main character is up in North Dakota somewhere, and it's 40 below up there in this book that I'm reading, and I'm thinking to myself, ain't nobody living up there.
They live there.
I know, but
they stay inside a lot.
Yeah, but you're up from that kind of neck of the woods.
Yes,
up in
I
Iowa,
was.
up where where snow is like grass. It's always white for about 4.5, 5 months on the ground.
Well, when I was a kid, we'd get a snow at the end of September, and it didn't melt until April. So, it just, I see, okay, we're getting ready to go. We got the clock working. The officials have got the ball.
And ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed this banter back and forth between Bob and I about stuff that you'll never care about and want to ask a question about. But
no test.
Yeah, no test. We did fill some time.
Maurice Sanders, not Saunders, Sanders. Maurice Sanders got the ball in his hand, and he will toss it up for the opening tip-off of the game, and we'll get this thing running as the cheerleaders getting warmed up now. All right, the tap is controlled by the Phantoms, and Artis has got the ball. They're going to double team her because she is such a good shooter. They're going to try to keep the ball away from her. But look at her drive. Nice, soft, just a floater. That's a good way to get the first basket.
Well, I like the way Kecoughtan's come out. Like you said, they doubled her before she got to half court.
Yeah.
But it looked like once she got over, the ball got over, looked like they backed off of her there.
Well, sometimes that happens. You once the ball is out of her hands, then you kind of slack off, and you shouldn't be. And Kecoughtan right now is just trying to figure out this 2-3 zone, Brent.
She got it inside.
Oh,
nice.
What a nice in pass. Oh, wow, number 2 for the Phantoms, and that's Madonna Dahl. She's great entry pass to Lewis, number 40.
Another good look. Well, I thought it was a jump ball, but...
Well, she just basically took the
right
ball
away
out of
from
her
her.
hand, didn't
Yeah,
she?
she did that.
When you got a 2-3 zone, where's the opening on that? What would you set somebody?
Once you get to the paint, you've got to open. If nobody will step up. And it's a nice shot by number 10. Rebound by 42 for Phoebus. For Phoebus.
Phoebus, yeah, and She is so quick and got a quick release. Oh, that ball was halfway in there for Artis. I mean, it was halfway down. Come back out.
Looked like the rim threw it back out.
Oh, man, regurgitated it.
What'd you say?
I don't know. All right, Phoebus going to stay in that zone. It kind of, and there is nice shot by number 40 again for the Phantoms, and that's.
And I like the way she played. Lewis, she followed her shot. She almost got that rebound.
See, and that's what you like. And Artis
trying to feed number 5 and went off her leg.
We got a 2-2 score. Phoebus is going to stay in that 2-3 zone.
Not a whole lot of movement right now.
Well, Kecoughtan just going to walk the ball
up.
They're not going to try to run. If Phoebus is already back, they're going to take the time, try not to make any mistakes.
Nice shot.
Oh, what a 3.
Number 10. That's
Number
Sears.
10 for the Warriors. Butler. I'm sorry, no, it's not Butler, it's Sears.
Yeah, nice shot. Oh, nice block.
A good block, but now we got a foul. No, out of bounds.
That's foul on number 5 for Phoebus.
Thank you. Number 5, Lance. Fouls on her. Again, Kecoughtan just go walk the ball up.
Well, once Phoebus gets back set up in that zone, there's no sense to hurry. Gives you more chance to look at it.
Well, you can make sure you see where your players are situated too. And they're swinging the ball around real good and getting open shots. But they got the rebound. They being the Warriors. Nice long shot that time by number 10 for the Warriors, and that's Sears who made that first three-pointer. Now we got another foul
on the floor. I think it was on number 2.
Number 2 for the Warriors. That's Madonna Dahl. And we got a quick timeout. Kecoughtan called the timeout, and sometimes they'll let you know what they got. It's a short timeout. When they touch the shoulders, it's a short one. If they do this, it's a long one.
Yeah,
I don't know the difference. Maybe it's 30 and 60.
I think that's what it is, 30-second timeout. And a full minute, I hear him say every now and then.
Good shot of Bell, Coach Bell. They're talking to his girls.
First-year coach, and he works real hard with them. I just enjoy talking to him, come over here and sit down in his office and get the help that he gave me, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah, there's a good shot right there of the head man, Maurice Sanders.
The official.
Yeah.
And he's right among the cheerleaders. I like
I'm
a man
sorry,
that's smart.
that's not Maurice. Maurice is over here.
Well, anyway,
he looked big on, Maurice is the biggest one out there, tallest.
Good move from downtown.
And Artis, great release, but it's a quick release.
Oh, man, she's short, so she's learned to get rid of it quick.
And that's why sometimes you see her 2-3 feet behind the three-point line because they're going to back off her and she's got an open shot.
Oh, that was down. Well, everybody trying to get a piece of it.
Yep. Rebound underneath by, that was, who was that?
32 had the rebound, I believe. 33.
33 for Phoebus. That's Carly, Jamaica.
Foul on number 30 for Kecoughtan.
Second team foul for the Kecoughtan. And this is something I could never understand is why you don't have rebounders on the foul line.
Never did get it.
And some coaches do this. I don't know why, but I think it just, I would rather have somebody there because it gives support to the shooter.
Well, and maybe it's a confidence thing for the shooter. She just hit that nice.
Yep. All right, we got a 6-5 advantage this time with the Phantoms, home-standing Phantoms.
Well, so far, Phoebus has been letting them shoot from the outside.
They're moving that ball good.
Yes, sir.
The second three
for Sears. Good
And,
steal.
well, they tried to throw the ball over the head of the Kecoughtan Warriors, and they hit it and end up with a steal. I like the way the Warriors are moving the ball around.
Nice. You know, that was really controlled. You can see she called a timeout, I think.
Which she called time, but she thought the coach wanted the timeout, so she called it, and he said, no.
All right, back
Only
in.
got 5 timeouts, so don't use them all up in the first quarter.
Nice steal.
That was a great steal. And that, you gotta love that just like a water bug out there.
Exactly.
Round room. Great job. Has a chance for a 3-point play. It's tied right now 8-8. You get the foul
Yes,
number?
I did. That was her second foul on Don.
Oh, missed it. Tie game.
A little short on the attempt, which
Oh,
surprised
you
me.
talking about the
free throw.
size of the girl?
No, the free throw.
Well, she's a little short too, but you wouldn't know it. She plays big.
Yes, sir. Nice drive.
Yep.
Just got herself a little deep, I think.
Yeah, it did. Got too far underneath the backboard and didn't have a good shot.
I mean,
Even though she's double teamed, look at her go all the way in and then almost had the rebound. Warriors had a breakaway and they just didn't see it. That's a good drive by Sears. And number 2 for the
Warriors.
and that's Dahl got the rebound and is going to shoot 2. 42. And that's the Phoebus, that's Douglas.
Yes. I got to tell you, I got to thank these officials.
Absolutely. How
Listen.
many times are we trying to figure out who it is on? And he evidently, Mr. Sanders told them, because everybody's turning our way. We got a foul. I thought a jump ball maybe. He called no a foul on who? Who's the foul on?
We don't know.
On Phoebus.
I think he said 32. You see a 32, 33 out there. It must be a 42.
Oh, good steal. All right, that's on number 30.
I bet you. I bet you.
And that's Lance, number 5,
that's
a
for
junior
kicking.
guard that stole the ball and drove it down the length of the place and will shoot 2.
Well, that's Faith Butler's second foul already in the first quarter.
So, well, we got 4 fouls against Kecoughtan and 3 against Phoebus right now.
Good shot.
That's a good, breaks the tie. 2:15 left to go in the first quarter play. One of 2.
Good hands.
And
Good.
looked ahead for the one that was breaking
Yes,
open. That was
sir.
a great assist that time by Artis, the number 5. I think it's Lance that got the.
It is.
That's great. Great
Heads
up.
up. Boy, that's from downtown, I'm telling you. Good tap out. Good tap out. Take it down.
Oh, that's it. Wide open. You got to take that shot.
Tell you, Kecoughtan is
They're a little bit bigger.
they're dominating the boards a little bit right now.
I think it's 42 again. 42. And that's at least 2 on her, right?
Yeah, I've got her down.
That's Douglas. Zaire Douglas, just a freshman. I'm sorry, no, she's a senior.
I think she's got 3 on her now, Bob. She missed the first one.
Yeah. And she had
Mavis-
the 2 shots, and they had 8. Now it's 9-11.
Nice look.
Good pass,
Yeah.
and what they call
Just out of bounds off of Phoebus. Well, this zone has proven fairly successful for Phoebus right now because Kecoughtan's taking a lot of shots from the outside, but I get the other side of it. Kecoughtan's getting a lot of offensive rebounds.
yeah.
There's another one from outside.
And went off of the Phantom, so that means Kecoughtan get the ball underneath the basket with 1:06 to go. Or as Tim Cole would say, 66 seconds.
56 seconds. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she walked. And it was real good that the Phoebus defender did not move, just stood there, didn't try to reach for the ball or anything. She just, whoops.
She got the ball caught on her hip trying to
Yep.
get it up for a shot.
That's a good shot from there. There's nothing wrong with that shot.
Good, smart thinking by Sears. Good thinking.
She did a great job of finding where the defensive player was.
3, got the shot, got the rebound. So what are we talking about? Phoebus is not quite blocking out like they should be.
Looks like that's on 21 Gator. And rattles it home for the first point. And it's a tie game. I thought this would be a close game. 37 seconds to go. And they're still going to pressure Artis because she's the main ball handler. And there was a nice shot that time by, good rebound.
Good try.
She just got too aggressive
Yep.
right there at the end. She just turned around and started down the court and wouldn't have got a foul, but that was on number 21.
That's her
A
second.
Gator, and she's a senior.
That's her second foul.
We'll see if they're aware of the clock. 13 seconds and counting.
Oh, yeah.
Kecoughtan maintains the ball. Let's see if they can get a shot off with the 5 seconds to go in the first quarter. Well, now they got 3.
That's one way
Phoebus
to
did a
let
good
it
job of not letting somebody get
get set.
get set and get a. Okay, they missed it that time. That
But she got a good shot off.
Yes, she
But
did.
did you see what she did? She stood out of bounds until they gave the ball to the other girl.
Oh no, I missed that.
Yeah, and then she stepped in bounds and caught the pass.
Well, nothing wrong with that. That works out good. All right, 11-11, 6 fouls against the home team, 4 against the visited Kecoughtan. This is kind of what I would have, if somebody asked me how I thought it would be, I thought it would be close.
You got
11-11, you can't get any closer than that.
You got 2 teams, 5 and 6 wins in the season, both young teams, both playing to their strength. Phoebus staying in the zone. Kecoughtan at sometimes coming out and pressing, especially with Artis. They're trying to take the ball out of her hands.
They want to try to keep the ball out of Artis' hand because she is, all the offense goes through her. She brings the ball up, she passes, she shoots, she drives, she dishes. She does all the things you want a point guard to do. So if they can keep, they being the Warriors and Mays Toomer, if I can keep the ball out of her hands, then we got a better chance of beating them.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right, Kecoughtan will inbounds the ball. They had the possession arrow. And Phoebus is now in, it looks like they're in the man-to-man.
Yeah, they jumped him. Surprised me a little bit.
Well,
She jumped the ball, but it was out of bounds.
but
She's going on the floor after it.
you go get it. And that was Howard. Oh, good
steal.
hustle. Good hustle and steal. And that was by number 33, wasn't it? Oh, I'm sorry, 34. 34. That's Johnson, Coleman. And I don't see Artis is not in it right now. And see, how can it be traveling if you're laying on the ball and you don't have possession?
I don't know. I couldn't see the whole thing, but
Yeah, she was actually laying on top of the ball, and he called it traveling. So, okay, that's all right. Kecoughtan with the ball. And the man, some play a man and some are playing zone. Number 33 playing zone, it looks like.
she's playing in the middle. Well,
She went out.
good fight for the ball. Yeah,
He's going to call a foul, not a jump.
what he's doing.
On 3. 3 for the Warriors.
Yep, Ellis.
Ellis, I thought it was jump ball.
I did too. I really did.
Well, they let him play a little bit.
And that's good.
You have to adjust to it, just like anything else. These ball players are used to the whistle blowing. In some games, you can't touch them. Other games, you can knock them down. And
Now that's
whoa, number 32 for the Warriors, and that's Watson. She was going to get that right, steal that ball. You about knocked her down.
that should be 1-1.
Yeah, that's the 7th foul against the Warriors. So you're right, 1-1. You get the number?
32.
We appreciate these.
I'll tell you, these guys officials are really helping us out. When you here, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't understand what we keep looking at, the official scores table is across from us. And usually the officials will go toward the scores table and give the numbers of the person that committed the foul. A lot of times we had trouble getting the numbers and being correct in the foul book, but the officials have really helped us out tonight by.
Yes, they have. I want to thank Saunders and his crew. All right, we got another foul, a shooting foul this time. Okay, you got that 34.
34, yep. That's her.
And that's on Howard again. She's just a sophomore. And Artis checks back in. I didn't think she was out would be out very long, and I don't think you just give her a breather, or maybe I was hoping she wasn't hurt.
They couldn't make up their mind whether to put 2 on her or 3 on her. Good pass. Oh. He had that open shot. There was an assist.
And that's what I like about Artis.
Yes,
she
sir.
will have 2, 3 people guard her, and she still sees open player underneath the basket.
It's on 12 for Kecoughtan.
12 for Kecoughtan, and
That's her second.
Fields. Number 33 for that's Carly, who is a junior.
Is that 1-1? Or did she miss 2?
I thought it was 2-shot foul, so
She missed 1? Or both of them?
you missed them both.
Okay. Good drive. That's what I thought.
Well, if she was shooting the ball, but
Who scored that? 32?
yeah. Oh, what a great pass, but didn't get the basket. Nice shot,
Whoa.
nice shot.
That's a 2.
That's Lance, just a 2.
Yeah, it was a 2.
Well, I think they get okay, it's 14-13.
Almost got a hand on it,
Yeah.
Phoebus did.
They got a hand on it, just
Couldn't
not
get
enough
the-
of a hand.
Couldn't get possession.
Yeah. But they're back in the zone now. They got away from that man-to-man. And that's something hard to do is drive against the zone. And it's another thing hard to do against the zone is blocking out. Phoebus stole the ball,
Kick
had
it.
it stolen, and then they took it right back. As number 12 with a nice long shot, Phoebus gets the rebound.
Going that way. Wait. 34. Wait. 34.
34 for the
And
push.
it's a 1-on-1 down here under at the Kecoughtan end of the court. 32 for Kecoughtan is at the foul line, and that's Watson, Makina Watson.
A good shot of the cheerleaders. Mom and Dad be proud. They're letting us old folks know which way to look.
14 all. And the Warriors are up by 1. Oh, that was a 1-on-1, so she gets another shot. All right.
Had me fooled. I was trying to figure it out.
Now,
Nice
got
shot.
them both. Nice touch on that ball. Watson, good rotation.
Got some substitutes coming in, some fresh meat. Tell you, this number 5 isn't slow either.
And that was a good rebound and putback.
It's going to be the third one on 30.
And that was Evans, number 4, shooting. And that was the foul was on Butler.
Yeah, that's her third foul.
Wow.
Yeah, coach, got to take her out.
Yeah, Diamond Lewis, number 40, checks back in.
Hit the second one.
Yeah, 1 of 2. Still 1-point lead by the Warriors. 4:30 to go. Second quarter. Kecoughtan doing a good job of moving the ball around, in and out.
Good little head move there. She's got 2 people following her all over the place.
And the ball was just a little short. 1 out of bounds will be Kecoughtan's
Well,
ball.
I think she got hit on the arm a little bit there.
Yeah, but that wasn't called. That's why it was a little short.
Yeah, that's why she turned around and looked
And I
like.
wasn't talking about her stature.
I understand.
Okay.
The official shoestring tie. There we go. Coach Bell having a few quiet words with the official over there about that last no call. Well, that's from deep, I'm telling you.
Man. Another deep shot. And two Phoebus rebounders knocked the ball out of the hand, and the Kecoughtan Warrior ended up with it.
And then 2 of them got fighting for it and walked.
Sometimes,
But that's being aggressive. That's good.
well, you got to know though, you don't fight if the person's got the same color jersey you got. Everybody thought she was going to go for the shot, and
She threw a bounce pass, and the person she thought was going to receive it had turned to try to rebound.
yeah.
It's almost a matchup zone now, isn't it, Bob?
Yep, exactly. Kecoughtan is getting her hand in all the passing lanes, and going to call a foul on number 2, I bet.
That's going to be her third, if I'm mistaken.
Whoa. Number 2, that doll. Madonna. Andy, those balloons are for you, sweetheart.
This is a closer crew than I realized.
Yeah, we really close.
This puts number 5 at the line, and that's Lance. It's a 1-1, I believe. Figure out what's going on.
Well, we're waiting for the substitute to come in.
Changing shirts over there. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Mays Toomer has a question. I'm not sure why it's.
What the dead time is.
Yeah. 2:51 to go in the first half. Right now, the Phantoms are trailing by 1. And now they're even. And number 5, I'm impressed with her. She's
Lance.
She's just as quick as Artis. He's just a junior, so look for her to take Artis's place next year, bringing the ball up. But she's very quick.
She really is. And if she can learn to keep her head up like Artis does to see to see the floor, that's quite an asset. A little short on the second one. Right, number 3 in for Kecoughtan with the ball.
That's Ellis.
Good rebound by number 33.
Boy, and she was
Up there.
clobbered, but didn't get the foul until she went down on the ground. You got it?
I think she said 3-2. I don't have it.
32, yeah, that's Watson. For Kecoughtan?
Yeah.
Fouls on Kecoughtan.
Yeah.
If it was 32, it was Watson.
Yeah, there it is. I got it.
It was Heidi?
Yes, it was.
All right, got a timeout. I think it's
Listen, my handwriting's so bad I can't read it. You know what I'm saying?
the fouls on the timeout is on Phoebus. Each one of them has used the timeout now. I believe it used to be you get 5 timeouts for the game, unlike
Today.
pros or whatever. In college you get 5, but you only get 4 the second half. So you either use it or lose it
But
at first half.
Most college games have TV timeouts. That we get to
Well,
see.
yeah, they have the after 4,
Yeah,
after 8, yeah.
I get so tired. I'm telling you, just when you watch those college games, I don't know how anybody gets tired. 33 on the line.
Harley. Oh, nice stroke.
Short.
Just a little short-armed it a little bit. But this is something that just repetition. Muscle memory. Just got to do it, do it, and do it, and do it.
Nice.
Good shot that was Steve Fry's camera. In and
yeah,
out.
Yeah, in and out. That's number 3 for the Warriors again.
Well, now
that's Ellis.
The Warriors, the Phantoms look like they're in a 1-3-1.
Nice drive. They're getting the shots up.
Oh, yeah.
Good hustle.
Yeah, very good hustle. There's that little floater by Artis. And it gives the advantage to the Phantoms.
Well, Artis is putting on a nice little show so far. She's got 9 points in the first half so far. She is
Got that many? Well, I know
9
she's
points.
got a couple. She got 2 threes or just one?
1 3, yeah.
Okay. Now it looks like Phoebus is in a man-to-man.
Well, I'm just wondering if they're just matching up under the basket on the inbounds play. But looks like you're right. And oh, she had a shot at it.
Yep, he really did. Talking about Lance.
I thought that might have been.
I thought that was a double dribble. I mean, I think they might have missed it, but they called a foul on 12, and that's Howard for the Phantoms.
That's her first.
And it's still just a 1-and-1. Next foul will be double bonus.
Good shot.
Oh, nice touch on that ball. Good rotation.
That's Savage right there, number 54. I don't know if you got a chance to watch any ESPN today, Bob, but they had a nice little thing about free throw shooting in the NBA.
No, I never saw that.
Yeah, if you get a chance to catch it, it's quite interesting about all the different little nuances that each of these NBA players have before the free throws and all that kind of stuff. And then the guy ended it by saying, he said, and you have a right, citizen, to be mad when these guys can't make free
Number
throws.
3, foul on number 3, and that's Ellis.
That's her second.
That puts Lance at the foul line. And she'll be shooting 2 because they're in a double bonus. The 12-team foul against the Warriors.
Anyway, he said the citizen has a right to be mad when these NBA players miss. You look at the money they make, and that's all they got to do is shoot from 15 feet. He was pretty funny about it.
And 1 of 2. 2-point lead. Phantoms back in that zone, a 1-3-1 zone.
Well, I appreciate the mix-up. He just threw a little man in there every now and then. Now this is almost like a match-up zone.
Yeah.
And it's kind of taking Kecoughtan out of the game a little bit. She went out of bounds.
Yeah, she stepped out. Just didn't step out. Good hustle, though. Good hustle.
And not only that, good hustle by the official.
Yeah.
Because he was the trail official. The head official was going to get position, and it was behind him. It was good hustle.
I thought she would be able to get the ball, but she took that last step and just caught the line.
32 seconds. Let's see if Kecoughtan's thinking about the last shot or
No, I think they just want to get.
kick the ball.
Well, he's not going to call a foul on Kecoughtan on number
12 again.
12.
Yep, that's on Fields.
Wow.
That's her third, if I've got mine right.
I was thinking the same thing. And number 12 for the
Warriors.
Phantoms is on the line. That's Howard.
He's shooting
Just a sophomore. She just gives somebody 2 thumbs up. Good shot with Steve Fry underneath the basket. Oh, wow, nothing but net.
Playing like a fisherman, boy, nothing but net.
Like it.
Get that camera work on it. Green is good. Both
Got
of
them both.
Sure.
Nothing but net on both of them.
Sure, you don't need to hang a rim for her if you find another way to put that net up there. You don't need it.
You know? Oh, okay. "13 seconds and Warriors.
Good. Whoa.
They end up with the basket.
That wasn't 10 making that shot, I think it was.
Yeah. Yeah, too late. They got the ball. They went backwards with it to get it to Artist. 21-19, close game like we thought we would be. 19 fouls against the Homestead Phantoms, 13 call against the Warriors.
We'll be right back and bring you all up to date on this. We got some foul problems with the Kecoughtan Warriors a little bit here.
Yeah, be right back after this quick timeout. All right, welcome back to second half action. They scored 21-19 favor the homestanding Phantoms. Brent, you got a little couple stats for us there. How about filling us in on what's going on?
The most interesting stat to me is that Kecoughtan has 3 players with 3 fouls, and that could be a key issue in the second half here. And their leading scorer has 8 points, and that's Sears, and everybody else has spread the scores out. Now let's go over and take a look at Phoebus. They've got 3 players with 2 fouls, and their leading scorer is Artis, of course, with 9. But then Lance, number 5, follows right behind her with 7. So of their score, you got 2 players with a major number of points.
Well, and the Lance is going to be the point guard next year.
Correct. Sure looks like it, unless they can find a way to sneak Artis back in here.
Oh, that'd be great if they get her back again. But I tell you, Artis reminds me a little bit of a gal that played over for Kecoughtan. I'm going to say for the Phantoms, and she was too short that you couldn't play. She walked on at Christopher Newport, 4-year starter.
Who was that?
Brain freeze.
And you would think their parents would be better with a name like that. You know.
Brain freeze. Oh, man. But she was the same type of guard as Artis is. The name will come to me tonight when I'm asleep.
Don't call me.
Okay. I was going to call you.
Phoebus' ball. Inbounds. 2 Artists. And she's being followed around by everybody in the family.
And I love the way she passes the ball with either hand.
Yep.
Nice rebound that time by number 2 for the Warriors?
Yes.
That's Madonna. She's got a couple of fouls.
That was a nice look underneath. A nice look underneath. They kicked the ball around good. I'm gonna tell you. Oh, that's a nice shot.
Hey,
Right
let
there.
me say that Sears started off the first half that way.
With 2 threes.
Nice rebound by number 33, Carly, but missed the putback. Warriors walked the ball up.
Looking a little help. Gonna leave her alone. They're gonna take the shot. Good rebound by 12 for the Phantoms.
Now, there's nobody for the Warriors on the weak side. That is a little fadeaway.
That's a little. They do it. The pros, they do that back step.
The artist did the back step.
That was a fadeaway, if you want to call it that. But I mean, she just took a step back, so now I get it up over that big tall girl.
They're still in the zone. For the most part, that's what they played. Good, 1-3-1, a 2-3, and a little bit of man-to-man, but just trying to keep the Warriors confused on what kind of defense they've got.
Good rebound.
Oh, nice rebound. That weak side rebound, number 30.
Yes, sir.
What a great job by Butler. And quick timeout.
By the Phantoms.
Yeah, all of a sudden they went from up 2 to down 3.
Yeah.
Been outscored 5-0 in the first minute and 3 quarters.
That's where I was going with it. Yeah, Kecoughtan's put all the points up, and all of a sudden, but the zone is working, and where they're getting for the most part, except for that 1 3-pointer. Kecoughtan's getting all the outside shots they want. They're hitting great percentage.
Right.
But their offensive boards is what keeping them in it.
Right. So if you can get offensive rebounds, that means you got a shot that's 2 or 3 foot.
Yeah, and what it creates, not only that, are you getting a second shot underneath the basket for the most part, but you're creating a foul situation. That's going to put you at the line.
Absolutely. No fouls called in the second half so far.
Kecoughtan can't afford too many. There's Waterbug. She just
almost got that.
see if it's good. I'm trying to figure out if it's good.
I didn't go in, I don't think.
Yeah, 40. Okay.
40, foul on 40.
Yeah.
I got my buddy, Mr. Richard Hall, here in front of me, one of the assistant coaches of Kecoughtan, going to add some names to our roster. Probably some JVs they brought up. All right, Warriors bringing the ball up. Still leading, but only by 2 now.
I like the way Kecoughtan's working the ball.
They are passing the ball more than dribbling, and that's what you got to do against the zone. But Phoebus is now into the man-to-man. He changed it. Looks like number 4 that time, and that's Evans. I talked to the head man, Mr. Sanders, and I told him how much we appreciate
Oh,
what
absolutely.
they're doing.
Awesome.
Each team has got one foul on them.
That's in the second half.
Kecoughtan moving the ball, but somebody's got to come and help. It could have been a 5-second call that time.
Good hustle.
It is a good hustle. You don't have a clock shot. Shot clock shot. Shot clock in high school.
Well, I want it.
And they're double teaming Artis every chance they get to try to keep the ball out of her hands. But they still can't control it. Nice pass.
Yes,
Did you
it
see
was.
that?
Awesome.
To Evans. What a great pass that time by Artis. Everybody thought she was going to shoot the ball, and we got a tie game
Nice.
again.
And what we like about it is that bounce pass that
Yeah.
she put down there.
Bounce the ball in there, and the defender can't get their hand on it. That was a little touchy foul that time.
It was on number 5. That was on
And
Lance. That's her second.
And I've seen them mug each other and not get a foul. And now we're kind of they talk ticky-tack foul.
Yeah, a little tighter than we have been used to seeing. Some people, I don't know if they don't want to dribble the ball or what. Ooh.
Oh, what a great block. What a great block.
33 called the block.
Wow. As Carly. I thought that was a jump ball, but, you know, I'm not
He's got a better view of it than we do.
Yep.
That's 30 at the line, correct, Byron?
Yeah, number 30 for the
That's
Warriors.
Butler. Faith Butler.
Faith Butler. Good shot that time. She's got a nice stroke.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good shot by number 5.
She had a good look.
That's Lance. Got a good look at it. You're absolutely right. I love it. She just is. She's exciting to watch. And the car I'm talking about artists. I just
32 on Kecoughtan. That's her third.
And she got the three-point, old-fashioned three-point play. 2-point lead now by the Phantoms. They look like they're in the 1-3-1, but then looks like some of them might be playing man-to-man. So. That was halfway down there.
Number 2 is
like a little water bug. I swear, I love that.
Artis has just decided to take over right now.
That's 5 quick points.
6.
Well, the last 2 was 3-point and that 2-point. So I don't know what else she's got.
She's had 2 free throws and 2 twos. And this. Oh, I thought she had a rebound.
Well, Phoebus got the ball, bringing the ball inbounds. I bet she's tired when she goes home.
Oh, man.
Tonight.
Tell you one thing, whoever has taught her, she has learned to hustle.
Well, not only have great ball handling. And then nice dish, another assist to number 4.
That's Evans.
Evans, yeah.
Tell you what, like you called her, well, she's like a little water bug. She goes between every lily pad on the pond. She can get around, buddy.
Frog is not going to get her.
No, sir.
Oh, no.
Oh, nice draw up.
She got the rebound. It looks ahead. Oh, took her eyes off the ball that time. And that
Good
was
pass.
Lance.
Good
pass.
pass.
After trailing by 5, they are now up by 6, and I'm talking about the Phantoms.
It's amazing to me what one really talented ball handler, I don't care if it's boy, girls, or what, when you watch college, or one really talented, I can carry it all the way up to Stephon Curry when you watch him with behind the back passes and stuff like that. It's just amazing what somebody with that heads-up ability to see the floor and hold.
Anticipate, know what's going to happen. It's amazing.
She got there.
And nice, number 40 put it back in, and that's Lewis. Well, we got to pick a player of the game for both these teams tonight. I'll tell you who I'm leaning for the Phantoms.
I don't think I have any idea who it might be so far.
I'm sure you don't. Oh, nice, number 40 for another basket. That's Lewis again. She's got 2 straight baskets.
Well, while you're talking about players of the games, of course, that's going to be Tidewater Team Sports on Oyster Point Boulevard. Terry McNamara and Dave Chubb, 5'9", 404-11. Good handling of the ball. Good hustle by number 5. Like you said,
And we got a timeout for Phantoms. Wow.
Like I was saying, that's Tidewater Team Sports, 5'9", 404-11. And of course, we can say many things about Tidewater Team Sports. Of course, Terry's got thought it was a new car. It's a pretty.
Oh, it's a 3-year-old Beamer hardtop convertible that is, I guess you would say it's
Auburn orange.
I don't know, but
it's beautiful. Absolutely.
Awesome.
But the better part of seeing that was that Dave Chubb and a friend of his, and the two of us got to go up to Virginia last week to see Virginia play Boston College.
Yeah.
And, got to sit right at the end zone, made some all new friends. Got a lawyer that was madder than we were at the officials, and we didn't say anything at all. And he was a lawyer, so he was doing it really legitimate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was.
He had some phrases that I only heard in upper court when I was a policeman.
Yeah. Well, you've been to court more than I have.
Well, I've made a living going to court. But this guy had some really neat phrases. Of course, he was old when I was born, so that might tell you something.
Well, I only got 46 seconds, so I'm surprised you called the timeout.
Good shot again.
Yes,
good rebound.
Was. Got a rebound.
Nice draw. Nice.
Got the roll, number 12, and that is Fields.
All right, throw for Phoebus. It's Howard.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm the wrong one, Howard. You're right. I looked at the wrong roster. I've done that before.
There's only 2 rosters.
Thanks, Andy.
Travel.
Okay.
Went down on the floor to get the ball. I guess she rolled over a little bit. Kecoughtan's ball on the sideline.
Well, now if you're Phantoms, you want to put pressure on. Don't let them get a good look at the basket. It's only 10 seconds to go. But you're letting them drive all the way and get a layup. And that's not what the coach wanted. And we got a foul called. They put number 2, Ladonna Dahl, on the line. And you see the foul was on?
Number 12. That was on Howard. Nice shot. 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Kecoughtan's calling back into it. I don't think they realize how much time there is. She doesn't. Get it up. She got it off.
Oh, what a good shot, though. That was a good open shot and aware of the clock.
Yes, sir. I'm going to tell you what, but I just got to talk about this just a second now. We only, in one quarter, Miss Artis has put up 8 points, 3 twos and 2 free throws. And like you, I don't know how else to describe it. She can just go anywhere she wants to go with that ball.
She's got such confidence and keeps her head up. That's why she's able to hit the open player underneath the basket with a pass. She just is an exceptional.
She's like a Morris Minor among Cadillacs. She just slides through everybody, I'm telling you. For the people who don't know what a Morris Minor is.
Right behind me, Andy. They're for you. We got.
Well, it's got your name on it, Bob. Princess.
Okay. Phoebus is up 35-32. Fourth quarter, there's 4 fouls called against Phoebus, 2 against Kecoughtan in the third quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're wondering what those balloons that our producer keeps showing behind us, this is senior night for the Phoebus Phantoms. It's a makeup game that was supposed to be 2 weeks ago because of the snow, but at halftime or at the end of this game, they'll be doing senior things for both teams and for the cheerleaders and everybody.
Number 3 for the Warriors, and that's Ellis, brings the Warriors within 1 point.
That's downtown, ladies and gentlemen. If you didn't see where Artis put that up from, I'm telling you.
One was calling a travel, but the underneath basket official called a foul. Number 54, that is Savage.
That's her first. Oh, nice pass.
Yeah,
Pretty good looking block. I don't know if she got her arm or not.
That was a great pass to Carly underneath the
basket. That's on
basket.
54 again, I think.
Yep, 2 on her. And that's two quick ones.
Yeah,
isn't it?
2 quick ones on her. 33 at the line for the Phantoms. Missed that first one, but still a good game, Bob. 1 point. We said it in the 30s. They may make the 40s though, the way this is going, I think. Wow.
In and out. Almost got the rebound.
Oh, my.
A nice rebound here by number 54 for the Phantom Savage. And there's Artist again, starting right where she left off the third quarter. Puts the Phantoms back up by 1. Nice drive that time by who was that? That's Ellis
number 3,
again.
yeah. Now they're jumping all over Artis. And it's a 3.
Number 12, Fields, with a 3. You're right. Somebody's got to be open because they're double teaming Artis. Somebody's got to be wide open.
No call.
No call, and the ball goes over to the Phantoms.
I think Don was looking for a call on that play.
Oh, we got a substitute coming in. Yeah, I think so too. Well, we're going to have all kinds of substitutes. We're going to stop the clock.
Well, they're taking Savage out, and she's put some points up here.
Well, and she's taller than anybody else out there. She's going to get the rebounds.
We'll give it to her again.
Yeah, same results.
I'm telling you.
And again, that's two more assists for Artis. And if she doesn't have a double-double tonight, I'm wrong. And she got the rebound.
Good try. Get the ball out. Oh, good feed. And good rebound.
And that's put it right back up. Draw the foul.
Yes, sir. Take it.
Good job that time by Ellis.
That's on 12 again.
Fields. No, I'm sorry.
Howard.
No, that's Howard.
Yep. And Ellis has become started to make a statement here in this second
Yeah,
half.
that's number 2 on the foul line.
And that's Don. No, that's 3 on the foul line.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was 2. That's Ellis. Hard to see that number. If we look at the monitor, we can see it. That's what Andy would tell me.
That's why they put it in here.
And went right off of.
Well, I have to tell you, she's trying to do a whole lot, and she's got to be getting tired now.
Well, and somebody's got to come over and help her.
Absolutely. They almost get to a point where they stand by her and they're as amazed by her as we are. Number 3.
That's a chance for the three-point play, the old-fashioned.
Let me just tell you, Ellis is putting on a show here. That's 7, 8 points she's already got here in this quarter. Who was the foul on?
43.
Okay.
Oh, 42. I'm sorry, Douglas.
Okay. She missed that.
And the possession arrow favors the Phantoms, so tie ball, and
Ty goes to the runner. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
yeah, something like that. Number 33, Carly comes back in for the Phantoms.
Well, you got 2 players that have made this quite an exceptional second half. Not just 2, but several. He took it right into the teeth of the.
Got bumped a little bit,
Yes,
no
she did.
call.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, she is on fire. Wow, number Ellis, number 3.
Yes, she's getting a little tired.
Well, she's ball on her hip. Number 32 making the basket for the Warriors. That's Watson. Kecoughtan is now up by 2. We got a timeout. But
Artist needs her.
she's tired, and like you said, well, I think she's still trying. She's trying to do a little too much, but she's not getting any help.
No. They ought to. I'm just suggesting they let 5 bring the ball up some. They've got to play her honest because they can't afford to take people too far away from Artist right now. So I think you just run Artist around one sideline for a few minutes and let 5 play with the other 3.
Yeah. Next foul on the Warriors will put the Phantoms in a 1-and-1, and Phantoms only have 4 fouls called against them this half. It's a great picture.
The last time we were here, we had that big drum set and a band behind us, about 2 bleachers back right here. And I went
Well, you remember that, huh?
Oh, I do. I ever, boy. I went home that night. I thought I'd been out visiting the Grand Canyon for about 2 days. Man, I just. Good skip pass. Nice movement of the ball by the Warriors.
Well, I can't tell if the Phantoms.
And you see that smart play by Ellis right there.
Right, because if she'd let the ball, Artist could get the ball and score because it's a free ball, except the one the Warriors.
She knew it was going to be back court, but
yeah,
but she didn't give anybody else a chance to do anything offensively with it.
Number 24 from downtown, and here comes Artist.
12 at the rebound, and she got the shot.
All right.
She got
12
the shot.
for the Phantoms, and that's Howard.
And she's got 8 points in the 4th quarter.
We've got a tie game with 3:44 to go.
Good rebound.
Well, when you shoot the long 3, you'll get a lot of time get the long rebound.
Good look. There's Artist coming out with it. Oh, it's too high.
Too much.
Yeah, too high for the lead.
Well, it got the ball to her too late.
Yeah.
She caught it. She was going almost out of bounds.
True. All right, but we're looking at a 45-45 score. We knew it was going to be tight. I didn't think they were going to get into the 40s, but
well, we didn't know that Artist is going to score as well as she has, and and number 5 for the, is it number 5 for number 3, Ellis.
Yeah.
Both of them,
Kind of putting on a show.
yes, they both are.
And the thing, what's good about this game is both teams are fighting, 5 and 6 wins or whatever, but they're playing each other as hard as they can play each other.
Absolutely.
And that's what any coach would ask you. Just give me 100% and let it fall where it may.
And Phoebus is back in that it's a 1-2-2 zone now.
What it looks like, yeah. And that's more or less to keep the guards at bay, isn't it, Bob?
Yeah, absolutely.
No shooting at the top. Good anticipation.
And that was a good job by Lance of forcing the play and a foul on Ellis.
That's
That should be the 7th.
that's the 4th foul on Ellis.
It should be the 7th team foul. They haven't changed the team fouls yet. No, that's right. There was only 4 against Kecoughtan.
Yeah, that's right.
Missed the first one. Missed them both. Still tie game with 2:38 to go in regulation.
Watch what you say, Robert.
Hey, what can I say?
Start getting into them overtimes. We'll be here till next week. But this is too good a game to just.
Ooh, little touch there by number 12. Got to call that on Howard.
That's going to be her 4th too.
Boy, isn't that going to put number 40 for the Warriors on the line, and that's Lewis. Oh, no, it's a non-shooting foul, so we're not in the 1-and-1 yet. Now we're going to get another foul. Now, but this is a 2-point shot, but it should be 7 team fouls.
That's her 5th, if I'm not mistaken. You can't call that on.
Yeah. 5, they're letting her know now. Howard sits down and Evans comes in. She can come right on in because
Wait a minute, what's happening here?
well, they got 5 on the floor. Artist is coaching. You watch that or not, but this is where you belong.
Come here, right here. Nice call a timeout with his shooter on the line, okay.
What happened?
Called a timeout.
Oh, Mays Toomer did?
Yeah. 40.
All right. Well, it's just a little strange tonight because of the cold weather outside. Things aren't running smooth like they normally do.
Bob, we've been in here just to watch games. We set up across the way up at that very top up there when the heat hadn't been cranking like this. And it's been a little chilly up there. A few times we've been here to watch games.
You're absolutely right. I'm glad we're over here.
Well, I'm glad Andy called and told them, make sure they knew we would come there, I think, to turn the heat up. And I appreciate that for that phone call, because you got some escape hatches. If you look up around these walls, the heat rises, takes a dip out them holes up on each end of the court. If you ain't got the heat cranked up, I was going to say, we've set up there, boy. And you don't take your coat off. You look up there now at the end of the rail.
And you'll see Cocky Sorrells, and right next to him is Ronnie Weber.
Yeah.
We'll get the camera to show. I told Ronnie to comb his hair, but they might get him on camera tonight.
Well, Conkey was smart. The very top across from us, all the way up the center aisle, sitting at the top.
Right behind the scores table, way at the top, you see the 2 old white guys up there.
And when we say old, we're talking about the names are already in the book. Nice shot. I'll tell you what.
Breaks the tie.
Got 2:15 to go in the game, and I wonder how much is going to end up on the line. We've got a lot of people out here with 3 and 4 fouls. Oh, good rebound. Going to be on number 33, I think.
And that's funny because 33 has got the inside position, and she gets the foul on it. Hey, there they are, Ronnie and
Conkey.
Conkey's on the left, the one that's chewing tobacco. No, he's not here, but you can't do it here. This could be a 3-point swing right here. They made one of 2. The first one got the rebound, got fouled, and made 1 of 2 again.
2-point lead by Kecoughtan right now. A little bit hard on that pass.
You gotta make sure you pass it where they can catch it and not
5 feet.
Not worry about getting knocked over. And Kecoughtan gonna take time off the clock or just gonna work work the ball around?
A lot of time to try to take off the clock.
Yeah, really is. Minute 40 to go. The Kecoughtan is in the bonus where Phoebus is not. Oh, what a nice job that time. Lance ties the game, 126.
What a nice anticipation on that pass.
Well, it's good anticipation, but you and I know cross-court passes, that's the worst thing you can do because you don't see where the other defender's where he's looking and if they cheated up to intercept that pass.
They got away with it twice, and the third time, number 5 said, "No, you ain't going to get me again."
Well, what you're trying to tell me is the third time was not a charm.
Not a charm. That's exactly right. Well, Bob, this has been an interesting fourth quarter. If you look around, Howard, number 12, who just fouled out for Phoebus, she had 8 points in the fourth quarter, 2 threes and a 2. So she was the one applying the pressure. Nobody else has been close. Artis had 2 points, but she's been tired. She's kind of sitting around a little bit. I think they've given her a breather over there to bring her in for the last, minute. Yeah, here she comes back in. But if you look over at the Kecoughtan side, Miss Ellis has put up, let me make sure I got this right, 10 points in the fourth quarter.
Wow.
He's put up 10 points in the fourth quarter.
I'm going on the edge
on the limb.
here.
You going out on a limb, are you, Bob?
Yeah, I'm
going to take a chance.
I'm going to go with Artis for the player of the game for the Phantoms.
I don't think you're hearing any argument at this bench. I mean, she's been the spark plug, either scoring or distributing. Timeout.
Yeah,
she was getting her head down with that ball and not giving it up.
Well, she had her head down, couldn't see if anybody was open.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I like about Artis is she dribbles the ball. She's got her head up looking for somebody to throw the ball to if they're open.
Bob, we're here with 1:06 to go in the fourth quarter in the senior night, Phoebus Phantoms. And first game we've done in a while, and it's tied 47 apiece. It's quite a game for coming back.
And you thought it would be in the 30s. I said probably in the low 40s, and right now it's 47. So a three-pointer gives one of them a 50 point. So more offense than I thought. I thought both teams they let them play occasionally, and then sometimes they
get a little tight.
A little tight. So it's tough on the players when they have to make that adjustment.
Well, not only that, but I mean, all we want to do is let the players decide the game when you got a game like this. You played too hard.
Yeah.
Now, somebody going to go out and get her? Artis is going to go out there and
it could be, if you had to call a timeout, it would be a 5-second violation.
I want to tell you, but 5 for Phoebus, boy, she had number 40 wrapped all the way around. I'm telling you what, it looked like a cornerback on a defensive play.
And let me tell you, the officials, just like anybody else, have a tendency sometimes to watch where the ball is instead of what is happening underneath the basket and all. And this just takes time, because you and I go to a game, we watch the action where the ball is.
Yeah.
We're not watching underneath the basket to see who's holding who or
Getting advantage of who.
Dr. Wood on 2. Woods with an
Oh, there
S.
she is. Yeah, I see her sitting down front down there. Well, every time you say doctor, Andy, it makes me nervous, so I wish you'd kind of be careful about that. Andy's our producer, ladies and gentlemen. He's talking in our ear, and boy, the word doctor just makes me nervous. I automatically go for my card. Start filling out forms.
I'll tell you, our crew's done a great job tonight. We got Susan Bowers and Krista Campbell on cameras, and Steve Fry on the one on the sideline. We got Andy Foley, who's the big guy, does everything. We got Randy Bagoli as the engineer, and Renee Camden is the camera control operator, and oh, good. And she is fouled.
Yep.
And I don't want to forget Matt Buckwalder, who's doing graphics for us, animation and graphics. With 23 seconds to go.
That foul's on number 10, her first.
That's the first one for Sears?
Number 10 for, yeah, it's her first one. 5 at the line.
And she fouled in the act of shooting.
That's 2.
Missed the first one.
Just for you people at home don't realize, there's no pressure on this next shot. I'm uptight right now, and I ain't even on the floor.
She got it, yes.
Yes.
Got the shooter's bounce. Kecoughtan got the ball, 20 seconds.
Down by one.
All they have to do is get a 2. You don't have to go for a 3. Kecoughtan is going to try to find an open shooter, and Phoebus is going to try to keep the ball out of the open shooter. That cross country.
Jump ball, 1 second to go.
Kecoughtan's ball, 1 second. So they got to shoot it right away. Last time out.
A good call by Coach Toomer. He's got to let them know what the situation is. He's got to get somebody set up on the screen for the pass, because you may have 1.5 seconds, you may have 3/4 of a second.
Right. Do you have the player of the game for the Warriors?
I think I do.
Okay.
Oh,
Going out on a limb?
Oh, did you want to know who it was?
Well, it'd be nice.
I'm going to go with Najaya Ellis for the Kecoughtan Warriors. She has come alive in the second half and put up some serious points. Sears had a good first half. She ended up with 11. You go either way with them, but I got to give Ellis a nod for just being able to keep Kecoughtan in the game. Now, they're down by 1, and she just took over in the fourth quarter and made it a great game. So that's where I'm at.
I agree with you. I think both of them are well deserving of the player of the game shirts. And again, want to thank David Chubb and Terry McLemore at Tidewater Team Sports, where the phone number is
594-0411.
594-0411.
Please give them a call for any of your needs, whether it's embroidery or whatever. Oh, my! What a...
Well, you got who made it?
Number 40, What Lewis.
1 second on the clock. Whoa. Well, the game is over. The Phantoms lose a squeaker 48-49.
What a heartbreak.
It is a heartbreak for the Phantoms, and the Warriors got to be tickled to death. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to LSD, your local sports channel. I want to thank again our crew and Brent Musgrove. Brent, the player of the games are?
They're going to be artists for the Phantoms and Ellis for the Kecoughtan Warriors.
I'm Bob Hintz along with Brent Musgrove. Good night, everybody.